Alright, team news is in for Bolton. Wildsmith in net, obviously. Peacock Farrell's away international duty. Hunt, Iorfa, Gibson, Palmer. I presume that's going to be a back four. Berahino, Hutchinson, Bannon, Brown, Patterson, Gregory. That's how I'd do it. I'd do it as a 4-4-2. I suspect he won't. I suspect it'd probably be like a 4-2-3-1, and maybe match Bolton up in middle. But I can understand thinking putting Hutchinson at midfield to try and bring a bit of bite, because we do look a bit milky in there. Palmer at left back. I don't get that. Obviously, I don't think Johnson's a full back, but we'll see. I'd like to see this be a 4-4-2, but I suspect it'll be a 4-5-1. Soon find out. 25 to kick off. Shut that door. I don't know how we've got in 0-0. That Doyle played for Chelsea. He's missed two that he should be burying. Wednesday, right. I thought it would be a back four. I looked at team, I thought 4-4-2. Please. I didn't think he would. I thought it'd be a 4-5-1 sort of thing. But it weren't. It was like a 3-4. Sometimes it was a 3-4-1-2. But we didn't really get ball forward that much. But most of the time it was like a 3-4-2-1. Gregory, like at top of the Christmas tree. I don't really know what Berahino were meant to be doing or what. Just really sloppy. Slow. So slow again. They've been zipping it about. Gibson, all that against Mansfield, he's got robbed. Honestly, how we're 1-0 down, I don't know. But you take whatever, touch wood, you take whatever luck comes your way. But we should be down. So we've got in at break 0-0. I'm trying to think if they were out good. Let me just have a look what I've got down here. No, good. Just dull, boring. Half time starts here. 62% at ball Bolton have had, which that tells you its own story. And they've had 6 shots on target and 62% at ball. Wildsmith made a good save actually, got down 2-1. Gregory's had an header about 2-3 minutes ago. We've had a little sort of 3-4 minute spell before break, but I said this other week against whoever it were, Plymouth tend to have a little 2-minute spell before break. That's just them making sure they're getting to break with their lead or their clean sheet, isn't it? So it's a little spell, but it's not quality. But we're still in game. We're clinging. I mean, we're at home. There's 20,000 odd there. They've brought 3,000 and odd. There's a big gate. It's quiet. And it will be quiet because it's Bolton's dominating game at Hillsborough. But we're still in it. It's 0-0. And if we can nick a goal, you never know, dear. You never know. But there's got to be more. There's got to be more than this. Or else we will lose. We've got to get at them. We've got to start getting a footing. But again, another system again. This 3. But like I say, I don't really know what it is. It's 3-4. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But anyway, still 0-0. Still got a chance, and hopefully, if we can get something into their box, we don't get out in box. We've had this one half sniff off of this Gregory header, and that's. But it's 0-0. Clean sheet so far. Wildsmith looking okay, so let's see how we do. Right, we've won. But the goal, right? I don't know. I don't know what's happened really. But the goal. ball forward, Hunt bursts on. It's just a nice little ball towards 6-yard box. We've said it from the beginning of the season, the type of goal he scores, Gregory will score goals in 6-yard box, and he's done it today again. But we just didn't get... I don't know how we've won. You'll have to forgive me because my brain, I'm right mixed emotion. Great, 3 points, brilliant, and a clean sheet. I thought Wildsmith were good. I thought he were good. I think he's give Darren Moore a bit of a selection thing. Brilliant, we've won. 3 points, lift us back up. I think we're going to level with them now actually. But I'm just a bit confused because I can't believe we won. It was just a very odd game. At one real moment of quality that we had. It's gone. He changed it. He changed it after the break. We sort of went to a 4. Hutchinson come off. Adenerin come on in centre midfield. Gibson went off for Dunkley. I thought it was going to be just like for like, but it weren't. We switched it. Went to a back 4. Palmer goes to left back, and it's like a 4-2-3-1 ish. Berahino's a little bit further on. But then as we scored, and then you're looking, and it's like, oh, we're going back to a back 3. So it was like we went 4 at back for like 15-20 minutes, and then like as soon as we scored, it's like, oh, we'll go back to a system that weren't working for us in first half, and that the last 15 minutes was a real, and it's very painful, and you just keep that one because they'll go home tonight, Bolton, and not know how they've not won. I mean, they've lost. They'll not know how they've not won. But the difference is finishing. If they got to let Doyle up front, they brought another kid on, actually, a really big unit and all. If they'd had Gregory on the end of the chances they created today, Bolton would have won 3 or 4-1. And probably, do you know what I mean? Well, 3 or 4-0 because we would have had him, would be. But do you know what I mean? If you'd swapped both team centre forwards, we'd have got pasted today. It was just because they were creating stuff. We're not creating anything. Which I'm going to do a little video about style for tomorrow morning, because I think I'm going to go and try and do Sunday breakfast thing again, because I quite like doing them. And it's a bit more relaxing than this because you're a bit het up after the game. So great 3 points, clean sheet, but I still don't know what our plan is. I don't know why we're chopping and changing. It's now 11 games in. We still ain't got a style, a Wednesday style. I mean, we know what it's supposed to be, blah, 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 out front back, but there's no cohesive style. The players still aren't really gelled. I mean, Shadipo comes on and ends up playing as sort of left wing back. The only real sort of thing he does of note is getting a really good position and take a dive. I just don't know what's happening, but he's played. They look really short of confidence. They look. I'm not going to say that Hillsborough's a millstone round neck. I don't like that because it's up to the players to go out and lift the fans, not the other way around, in my opinion. And some other people as well. I'll talk about it when I do a Sunday thing, but we've won. Like I said, I'm a little bit in shock because that weren't a winning performance, but you'll take out what you can get. Brilliant. Well, not brilliant. Brilliant to get 3 points. The performance was just like, again? Are we really here again? At home, sat back, letting opposition completely dominate the game in front of 20,000 Wednesday fans, and we're not taking game to. There's one bit in first half, their keeper's fanning around with ball. I bet he just went, I'm just going to go and close him down, and he did. And suddenly they were like, oh, crowd gets lifted. Bolton are like, oh, because I mean these conceded 15 goals, 16 goals now, but these have conceded 15 goals before today. Have a go at them. They conceded 15 goals before today. Have a go at them. We're sitting off so I'm right conflicted. I'm right conflicted today because I don't. But the history books are going to show 1-0 win, aren't they? And that's all that matters really at the end of the day. They're going to show 1-0 win. Brilliant. We need that to get us up table and keep us in touch with top 10. So that's great result. Performance I'll talk about tomorrow, because you need to unwind after watching Wednesday, don't we? You need to unwind. It's no wonder I'm getting a fat belly, because it's nerve eating, isn't it? Just stuff. That's why there's no digestive left. Just nerve eating. I'm just had a bag of them moms. I don't even know what that is. It's like squidgy stuff. But anyway, 1-0 Wednesday. Lee Gregory scored. Clean sheet. Great news for Will Smith. Right pleased for him. Right pleased for us. And it lifts us up table. But I don't know who we are. I don't know who we are. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning when I've got my thoughts together a bit more, because it's all a bit, you know what it's like. Whew. I know it were, pal, but I've tried to put a positive spin on it, but at the end of the day, I like to game some lunatic bloke stood in goal for 20 minutes. That's most. I know, but he's fairest man who got it boxing, eh? You know.